Okay, I thought I'd start this garden update with a rare treat for y'all. This corn stalk here is just now headed out. You can see it hasn't really started drying and falling yet, but you follow that corn stalk down and this one's gonna have 1, 2, 3, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, and there's another one right there starting. That's 4. Gonna have 4 ears of corn on that one stalk, and that's a rare treat to see that. And I got one right here behind me. This one here is gonna have 3 ears to the stalk, and it's been headed out for a day or two. But all these ones that are heading out are all about 3 ears to the stalk in here. As you can tell, it's looking like a corn jungle in here. And them are my zucchini plants, 4 foot tall this year. So they've really took off like nothing else. But I just thought I'd give you a little update. There's another one that's gonna have 2, 3 ears to the stalk there that's already headed out. All of these have at least 2 ears to the stalk this year. I don't know what it is. We had some strange weather, but I had to do a add-on to my garden. And we'll come up here. I just got done transplanting all these tomatoes out of them buckets, and that ain't all of them. I had to add on over here, and I put in some eggplants there and some more peppers. And of course, all these eggplants here made it with some tomatoes. This whole row of tomatoes down through there, I think only about 10 of them died on me. The rest of them are all gonna end up making it. And these are just stuck out here. I'm probably gonna end up, I'll have so many that I'll end up waiting until they're loaded down with tomatoes and pulling the whole plant up and throwing it in the chicken pan, just to get rid of them for, well, not really just to get rid of them, but the chickens enjoy them and they make my eggs better, and that's what it's about. Feed the chickens, feed me. So and I always try to plant the chickens something, but my black-eyed peas there, that whole row, they're coming up good. I should be getting some of the green beans that I planted, and I overseeded them with corn. I see some of them came up finally, and I'm starting to get some flowers and stuff. So I may get some green beans out of that row yet, but they'll grow up that corn. So, and this corn here is what I overseeded, and it's about 2-3 weeks behind the tall corn. So I'll have corn then, and I'll have corn in a couple of weeks, and then I'll have more corn in 3 more weeks. So, but my okra's coming up really good. I got some blood weeds in there I got to get out. I'll get them out here. It's kind of hard to hoe in there. I got to pull that hose out. But I'm gonna soak these down just like I did these other tomatoes that I put in here. I'm gonna wet these down real good for a couple days, and if they make it, they make it. If they don't, then they just don't. I wasn't gonna add on to the garden until next year, but I had to do it this year. Let's walk around here and look at what I got growing in my buckets still. Yeah, see, I added on another 16 foot. That's how long that cattle panel is. So I picked all the squash, all the zucchini squash, and got it ready to go up to the house. You can see that pile there. And here's the giant pumpkins. I had to put some stuff up around them so the dogs didn't get in it. But they're starting to vine out, starting to get some blooms on them. We'll see how they go. And I still got a few peppers left in there. I'm gonna leave. And I got some eggplants in there that I'm gonna leave. And then my tomatoes, I'm just gonna leave all these. I only got 1 or 2 bell peppers that came up, but my tomatoes, I've transplanted all of them. I'm gonna transplant out of there. I'm gonna vine some of these out so they go off in there with the chickens, and then they can have some. There's only a couple of them out, chickens out right now. But yeah, once these get up a little higher, up in this range here, I'm gonna thread them through there, and they'll grow up and catch that wire on the top, and the tomatoes will drop off inside of there. So, well, we'll walk around here and take one last look around and look at the garden, and then I'm gonna water it and load this up. You see what I'm saying? For not being a very big spot, it sure puts out a lot of produce. It's almost like square foot gardening, only on flat ground. And I gotta say, that corn's up over 6 foot, since that fence there is 6 foot tall. So that corn's up over 6 foot now. The rest of it should be too. But yeah, 4 ears to the stalk's really good.